How's it going, guys? So I'm gonna do a Sammy feeding video because I've got nothing else to do, and I suck at this whole YouTube fucking making a video every day shit. So I'm gonna run through Sammy's feeding real quick. First, I'm gonna show some shit I've been doing in his enclosure. You might see some blisters on his back. I was running a 250 watt heat lamp in there, right above the basking platform I made for him. And, unfortunately it was too hot, it burned him. And it's healing up. You'll see some pigment missing in some spots where he's been shedding it off, but that'll return. It's the scar tissue that usually the color won't return. And unfortunately, it looks like he scraped the scab off, so there might be some scar tissue by the time it's all healed. But I've been taking care of it with iodine, neosporin, and, feeding him and keeping the humidity up just to make sure that he's shedding constantly, which has been working out great. So I'm going to show you what I've done with the enclosure first. So we'll pop this open. I'm gonna have to do this like a freaking front weird. Okay, so I've like I said, I had a 250 watt right there. That's now been reduced down to a 70 watt. I've been doing a background, kind of making it more decorated. There's the 250 watt now. It's more of an ambient air as opposed to a basking. And there's his little punk ass. I've still got to put the side panels up. I gotta like deck out some side panels. You can see there's moss in between the gaps and shit on these logs, and that moss actually does a fucking awesome job keeping humidity up. And he's been a lot more active, a lot more curious since I've been doing since I've been doing this. You see he's coming over to check everything out. You can see what I'm talking about with the blistering. But yeah, his feeding response has definitely increased. His activity's increased since I've been working on his enclosure. You can see this basking platform I have for him out of slate tile. The slate tile is really cheap. It's like $1.50 a pop. I got it on his ramp going up and got it all the way across. Hey, who's that handsome guy? Hey, who's that? That's you. Alright, so I'm going to take him out of here. We're going to feed him 2 mice today. And that's all he's getting. Still trying to keep him lean, but you can see he's shedding off and whatnot. I'm not going to be picking at it and have it come off prematurely. So yeah, let's just pull him out and give him a little snack real quick. Hey. See, he doesn't like interacting. Typical dial. He's pumping himself up right now. Hey, buddy. There we go. Come on. Come on. I know you got this. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey, dude, I got one more for you. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey, Sammy. Dude. He wants nothing to do with me now. Hey, yo, look. Okay, this is what I mean whenever I say, I'm not sure if I've said it in any of my YouTube videos, Nile monitors are not social the way water monitors are. I've only seen one social Nile monitor, and that's my friend Keith Marsh's. His big girl Sobek is very social. With Niles, it's a lot harder to do than with water monitors. Sammy's very tolerant for a Nile. He's like really well behaved for a Nile. It shocks a lot of people, but he's not a social butterfly like you see most water monitors. Like I said, the one Nile I've seen that's actually a total social butterfly belongs to my friend Keith Marsh. Her name's Sobek. She's giant. She's a total sweetheart. Hey, come here. So, you know, I see a lot of this bullshit tame Nile shit. I'm guilty of it. I used to say, oh, I've got a tame Nile, promote him as a tame Nile. Then I realized, you know, tame Nile's not going to happen. Social Niles. And, hey, what's up? Dumbass. Oh, he grabbed it. No, give it back. Well, I was hoping that second mouse would be more epic, but little chick she got me. He left me a tail. Maybe he'll eat the tail. Sammy. Here. Yeah, you want a tail? Come on. Oh, this one wants to take it. Come here, get for the camera. Come on, bud. Alright, fine. I won't fucking annoy you. Just take it. There we go. Grab it. You nasty bastard. Come on, take the fucking tail. You bastard. Alright, you're being a little jackass now. So, I'm gonna try and pull him up to me and see how he'll interact with me real quick. Right now he's looking at me with a puffed up throat. You know, he used to be such a good boy, and then I started really doing a lot to his enclosure, and now he's got like a constant, he's got two levels in there. The whole upper level is like 120 to 140, and then the ramps, like, you know, starts at like 130, and by the time it's low, it's at 90 degrees. So he's got all this heat now, and it's like fucking turbocharged him, and he acts the way a typical Nile monitor would act. So, you know, if you keep a Nile like cooled down at, on non-optimum temps, yeah, it's gonna be fucking great. You know, throw it in the freezer, it'll be your best friend. Hey, bud. Alright, so here's Sammy. Samael. That's S-A-M-A-E-L. It's not S-A-M-U-E-L. He is an 8 or 9-year-old Nile. My friend, like, tried to tell me about the age. So here he is. See, there's no restraining this guy. You can restrain a Nile, and it will chill out eventually, because it's going to be so stressed. And, you know, anyone can do that. You know, I don't really want to stress him out. He's a big, freaking strong lizard. But, you know, you can totally chill him out just by stressing him to hell. And, you know, it's not something that's really ideal. So we're going to just throw him back. So, yeah, there's Sammy. He is an exceptional Nile. But, you know, he's by no means a dog-tame Nile. He's not water monitor social or anything. And, you know, I'm guilty of promoting him in that way in the past. And, you know, I can take him to reptile shows and he's totally fine, because those reptile shows, the buildings are cold most of the time. And, you know, it's just, it is a bit of a stressful environment. So, you know, he's not the most active lizard on the planet. I'm just going to play with his mouse tail until I throw it out. So yeah, there's a Sammy video. I suck at this whole YouTube thing. I don't know, maybe I'll give my bearded dragons a bath tomorrow and film that, because they're funny little bastards. Alright.